working to defeat crime and make neighborhoods safer. I'm Peter Carl, and this is Chicago Crime Watch. Chicago police launch a new program aimed at teaching youth life-learning skills while at the same time earning a paycheck.
Danielle Johnson. Here. Floyd Johnson.
The day begins with roll call. 50 teenagers take part in a 5-week neighborhood youth corps program at the CPD Education and Training Academy during the summer. The program is a collaborative effort between the CPD, the Department of Family and Support Services, the CHA, and community-based organizations to address youth violence.
What we had thought about was that there were some children that needed assistance in learning things such as conflict resolution, anger management, even job skills like interviewing, how to write a resume, ethics also.
You're going to be a leader for your group, okay? A little bit of challenge, but you can do it.
On this day, the teens are participating in a leadership course. The students are broken up into groups, with one teen being put in charge for each exercise.
Because they are young, they're not in positions of authority. They're usually being told what to do. We wanted to put them in a position where they were the authority. They were telling people what to do. That way, they would get to see how they can relate to figures of authority.
The intent is also to teach them leadership qualities, such as integrity, communication, decisiveness, and judgment.
They hear buzzwords such as integrity. A lot of the leadership words that we use, that we throw around, to them they're just buzzwords, stuff they see on TV. What we want them to do is to be involved in these exercises so we can identify them, so they can say, oh my God, these are things that aren't just buzzwords, these are qualities that I have. That way we can foster them, and hopefully they remember and they take that with them as they go out.
Come back.
Well, I think it's helpful, one, in building self-esteem, but I also think it's helpful in recognizing that they too can take charge, not just of their own lives, but also to be leaders in the community, to be leaders for change, to be leaders against violence.
Each exercise has a mission to accomplish. They're given instruction, tools, and resources to use, the goal being to learn to work as a team.
Very good time.
If you have an idea, don't keep it to yourself. Let the team know. That way we'll be able to, accomplish the goal in a more efficient manner, okay?
One of the goals of the program is to give the youth positive interaction with law enforcement. Some came into the program with a negative view of the police, but are leaving with a new attitude.
I think this opportunity can certainly go a long way for young people to see law enforcement as partners in the safety. Young people, they do care about what's going on in their neighborhood. So I think having this conversation, having this opportunity to be in the police academy and become familiar and see officers and people who look like them, then it's not so much of an alien kind of thing, or it's not distant. It becomes a lot more personal.
And I think what these kids really need is to see people who get up every day, work hard, who value them as human beings, and who really have their best interests at heart. That, to me, is the important thing. What I'm trying to focus on is on positive youth development, and I think that's what they're getting here.
Several community-based organizations help find the teens to participate. The positions are funded in conjunction with Mayor Daley's annual Summer Youth Jobs program. At the end of each week, the teens take part in a service project in a community for the day.
I think it did a number of different things. First, it employed young people who needed job experience, who certainly needed money. They needed to have a positive interaction with adults, people who cared about them and who were committed to them.
This last couple days was designed to help you change the way you see some things.
During the session, the students also heard from guest speakers, focusing on real-life experiences and success stories. And through all the courses, always an emphasis on the core value, responsibility.
It was a real job. You have to be on work on time, you leave on time, and basically, if you're not here, you don't get paid. So basically, life skills that you can take when you get a first real job in life. So all the things they taught us here will apply to me in the future.
It made me see the police in a different type of way. It made me think about how valuable my time is than just sitting at home watching TV. I can come here and learn valuable information about different stuff.
I learned how to be a leader because I always thought like, oh, I'll just follow along. But now I learned that, how to lead people and how to set the objectives, and it was pretty fun. I ended up being really good.
CAPS Chief Tina Scahill says they want to offer the Neighborhood Youth Corps program every summer and would like to expand it to add more kids. That's it from the Crime Watch News Team. I'm Peter Carl. Thanks for watching.